Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you how to set up Alpine Linux with i3wm. Okay, let's get started, and also some other tools. So you go to alpinelinux.org and you download the version that you want to use. You can use standard or extended or maybe a Raspberry Pi. Going to use the virtual one because I want to install this on a VM. So I downloaded x86_64 and let's go to the VM. I'm using Virt Manager to do that, so I'm going to use the ISO I downloaded. Give it 2 cores and 2 gigs. And I'm going to give it 12 gigs of disk space. Keep the name. Click on finish. I'm going to install for UEFI. Apply that and remove the tablet. And of course we want to boot from the CD. Apply that and begin installation. All right. I'm going to stop the boot stuff so I can fix the resolution. All right, let's boot. Okay, let's boot. So Alpine is very easy to install. Just type setup Alpine and you just have to run a few steps like the key map. Let me just type my key map and enter a host name. Just call it whatever you want. I'm going to call it Alpine. And network, DHCP is fine. No, I don't want to manually do that. And we give the root a password. I'm going to use UTC and none. I'm going to type F to find the fastest mirror. The disk and install Alpine. So Alpine is installed, so let's reboot. All right, let's go full screen. Okay, you see the group menu. So I'm going to log in as root. I want to fix the grub resolution or the resolution. So grub, and let's remove the timeout. Just keep it to 0 and set the resolution to 1920 1080 and save that. and run grub mk-conf-o. You don't have to do this if you are running it on a bare metal. So, but this next step you have to do, edit the EPK repos. We want to enable the community one. So just remove the hashtag, save it, and run EPK update. Now I want to install a font, apk add font -terminus, and I want to install Vim as well. Okay, so reboot. Okay, so let me log in as my user and type my password and run set fonts user share console there and 32n, so we can see better. Okay, now to set up i3 and the Xorg stuff, I have made a web page for that, so you can follow along. So as you can see, I already did it. So all of this stuff that I'm doing in the VM, it's documented in here. So okay, I'll put the link for this web page in the description. So let's go to the VM, full screen, and okay, now let's add okay, first of all we need to use do as, because it's installed by default on Alpine Linux. So just do as etc epk repos. We want to add the testing repo, type our password. Okay, I want to add edge and testing, and also we want to change this to edge and this one as well. Okay, let's save and quit that and run do as apk update. All right, so do as apk upgrade to upgrade any out-of-date packages. As you can see, there are 45 packages needed to be upgraded. All right, so I want to change something in the do as config, so I don't have to type my password each time I run do as. So do as vim/etc doas.d and doas.conf, and I want to remove all this stuff, no pass, and my user, and as root. Save that and run do as apk update, and it does not ask me for my password again. Alright, so let's clean that. So now to set up Xorg, we need to do as and setup dash Xorg and dash base. So now that's done. So let's install some other packages. apk add i3wm, i3 status, and Sakura, which is a terminal emulator, and xrender to set up my resolution for the VM, and set xkb map to set my keyboard layout, and to set the background image, and dbus in case some applications want to use it, and Chromium browser, and another font, Deja Vu, and let's install a file manager Thunar. Okay, let's install some icons or theme. Data dash icon theme. Okay, let's hit enter. Okay, let's add one more package. This is Pycom, the compositor I want to use. Alright, that finished. So now I want to enable dbus. So do as rc-update add dbus, just in case some application wants to use it. So before starting i3, I need to enable, or not enable, add my user to the input group, just in case the keyboard or mouse does not work. So do as add user and the username and input. So do as reboot. We log in and let's set the fonts. Okay, now let's create an xinit rc file. You can use i3wm or sddm, whatever. You just have to install it and add the service or enable i3wm or sddm. Okay, in my case I'm just going to use the xinit rc file. So exec i3, that's simple, and okay, maybe I want to do set xkb map to set my keyboard layout, and save that. and just type startx. Okay, I want to generate a config and want to use the Alt key, and okay. So I did install Sakura, so it's not recognized as. So I'm going to reset here, or just reboot. Yeah, that works. So let me log in and yeah. Okay, let's make the font big. So we want to edit the i3 config, i3 and config. So to change, let me change a couple of things. Let's make the font bigger. And okay, where is this? Okay, here. And just change it to Sakura or whatever terminal emulator you want to use. And they want to do shift plus return to, and to kill a window I want to use C instead, and for the menu I want to use P and right. Okay, that looks fine. Okay, let's change this to Q because it's gonna complain that we have the two similar key bindings. All right, that's fine. Save this and startx. Okay, let's run Sakura. Okay, what's going on? Oh, I'm typing the wrong key and then forget about the shift. Expand that to set my resolution 1080. All right, that works. So now I want to make this config of Sakura look better than this. I'm just setting the font. Let's make it 22. All right, and let's change the background color. I want black. No, it's white. Background and cursor. Let's make it red and use that. And I want to set the transparency. All right, and let me just check one more thing. Okay, so let's close this and open it again, just so we can save the config. So now let's set up PyCom. Let's make a directory kdir pn.config pycom, and let's copy the example config /etc xdg pycom example to .config pycom and call it pycom.conf. Okay, let's edit that config pycom. I only want 3 things. You can keep everything and configure it however you like. So the only thing I want is corner. And let's make it 8 and back and then goes to x1 and vsync false, because this is a VM, so I keep it to false. And okay, so let's let me just delete everything. Yep. Save that. Okay, now we need I need to edit my i3 config so I can start up some stuff when i3 starts. So, and let's go to the bottom after the bar here. So I want to do exec there's no startup dash id icon. I also want to start id fair and pg-fill to set a background image, and /home and wall and anime underscore landscape gpg. I also want to start my keyboard mapping. Set xkb map, and because this is a VM, so I want to fix the resolution and have it auto start. Dash S and 1920 1080. Okay, let's start also Sakura automatically. So ID and Sakura, and click again. No. Let's start flame shot, even though I haven't installed it yet. So let's start that, and let's say I want to remove this title thing and add some gaps. So default and gaps outer. Let's make it 6 gaps inner, and let's also make it 6, and save and quit. Okay, let me edit my SNHRC so I can remove this and keep just i3. So now let's install some other packages that are needed. So do as apk add git and make g++ and also dash utils and dmenu and lib x11-dev lib xft-dev and lib x enirama-dev and the font config-dev and incurses, and also we want LX appearance, and also we want to install some theme. Gonna install the main themes and copy dash icon theme. Okay, I think that's it. So let's hit enter. Also, I forgot flame shot. So that's done. So let's clone some wallpapers. Clone dash depth equals 1 and http github.com -1 and wow, and that's cloning. So let's start LX appearance. We use Gmenu, of course, to launch LX appearance, and let's change the theme. I like this one, so let's apply. And let's icons. I want to use the dark one and apply. Let's see if there is any cursor. Let's see black. Let's use white and apply that. Close, and let's do one final reboot. Let's do. Or before that, so install neofetch. Okay, add neofetch. All right, let's do reboot. Login, start text. Okay, the wallpaper is set, nice. And this one neofetch, and let's open another terminal. Okay, if I go to the other workspace and launch Chromium. Okay, Chromium works, and let's go to 9 and launch toner. Okay, as you can see, the theme is applied and the icons as well. All right, I think that is it for this video, and you can do some more configuring other stuff. Everything would be in the web page, the configuration and the packages that you needed to install. And thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.